Welcome back to Shenzhen quarterfinals day here at the Li-Ning China Masters. Next up, we have women's doubles and a repeat of the recent World Championships semi-final in Paris last month. It is the gold medalists Lu Shangshu and Tang Ning up against the bronze medalists Iwanaga and Nakanishi. Well, as far as the women's doubles draw is concerned, we only lost one seed prior to the quarter-final stage, and that was last year's BWF finalists Li Jin and Luo Qinlin. So 7 seeds and 5 different flags at quarter-final stage. 2 pairs from China, Japan and Korea, plus of course one from Hong Kong, China, and one from Malaysia. So our match is the top quarter of the draw, and as I was telling you, it is a repeat of the World Championships semi-final in Paris last month. So here come the players for our second quarter-final in the second session of the day on quarter-finals day, and it's a repeat of the recent World Championship semi-final. Here, the gold medalists, Lu Shangshu and Tang Ning, they're also the Olympic silver medalists. And #1 seeds, current world #1s. And this is a 6th meeting between these 2 pairs, and Iwanaga and Nakanishi have won 3 of them. But of course, in the World Championship semi-final, it was the Chinese pair who win the toss of the coin and choose ends. They want to start the far end of the court. Japanese pair comprising of a left and right-hander. They're the #5 seeds here at this tournament, and they were beaten finalists last week in Hong Kong, so their form is good, no question about it. Kia Nakanishi, the left-hander, is 29 years of age, from Kanagawa, and 170 equates to about 5'7". Went up 1 place after their final last week in Hong Kong to #5 on the world ranking, which means that they're 1 place down from their career high. Rin Iwanaga is 26 years of age, from Yanai in Yamaguchi Prefecture, southwest tip of Honshu. They, in the first round against Dent and Lai, who sadly had to retire. I'm not sure which of the 2 Canadians got injured there, Steen. You can tell me in a minute if you know. In the second round against Lu Lok Lok and Sang Hui Yan of Hong Kong, China. 2 straight games. Do you know who got injured?
I seem to recall having seen on social media that it was Crystal Lai, that someone wished her a speedy recovery.
Yes, well, we both wish her a speedy recovery as well.
We do.
Lu Shangshu is the youngest player on court at the age of 21 from LI-NING province, coastal province in northeast China. They're enjoying their 36th week as world number ones. It's their third different spell as world number ones. Tang Ning is 22 years of age from Hunan, landlocked province in south central China. And looking at their matches, well, the new Indonesian pair of Mayasari and Pratiwi, 2 straight games there. And then if you were with us yesterday, you would have enjoyed that women's doubles against the Koreans, Jeong and Lee. And they had been 17-16 up in the opening game, which they then found themselves 17-20 down, eventually lost that to 19, and then won 21-15, 21-12 in an hour and 19 minutes. So our umpire for this one is David Graf von Schweren from Austria, and Jakob Simberg of Denmark is the service judge. They don't give these court officials much of a rest, do they? He was the umpire in the last match. Mind you, we don't get a rest either, do we, Steve?
No, that's true. But when the matches are good, we don't mind.
No, we don't. Not at all. Well, we saw that they've played 5 times before. All 5 matches have been won and lost in 2 straight games, Steve.
Yeah.
That's unusual when it's 3-2 on the head-to-head.
It is.
On my right, Rin Iwanaga and Kia Nakanishi, Japan. And on my left, Liu Shanshu and Tan Ning, China. Tan Ning to serve, to Kia Nakanishi. Level. Play.
So the little bow to all 4 corners of the court, a tradition by the Japanese players.
Serves over. 1 love.
Well, not only are the Chinese pair the world number ones, the world champions and the Olympic silver medalists, they're also the defending champions here. Won the title last year, beating their teammates Li Yijing and Luo Shumin in the final. I don't know about you, Steve, but I thought that the world champions against Yuan and Lee, I think the Koreans obviously played very well. In fact, I think you may have mentioned it on commentary that perhaps the Chinese pair were suffering from the post-World Championship blues. They didn't seem quite on top of it.
No, it's been a very, very short time span from the World Championships, which is, of course, a highlight of the badminton year. And until they had to play in Hong Kong last week, Tan and Liu, and now they're playing here on home soil. And sometimes when you focus a lot on an event, then it takes a while to sort of mentally get back and set yourself new goals. And I actually think that what you mentioned, that all the 5 encounters have gone in straight games, that suggests to me that it's a matter of form that is dividing the 2 players, or it could also be playing conditions. But after reviewing who is won where, I think the playing conditions are perhaps not as big a factor as actual form.
Yeah. Well, if we're going on form, the Japanese pair in the final last week in Hong Kong, Liu Shanshu and Tang Ning, lost in the 2nd round to another Japanese pair. And as we were talking yesterday, it was their first loss prior to a quarter-final in 1.5 years.
Yeah.
25 tournaments.
So that suggests that I think that the Chinese needs to raise their game from yesterday, even though they won.
Serves over. 4-3.
And of course, the other argument to consider is that the Japanese pair have had a long tournament in Hong Kong, traveling here, and that's perhaps the easiest travel in all the World Tour.
Yes.
Travels between tournaments is just a short ride by train or car. You can take the ferry. I don't think you can fly.
No, it's only 15 minutes on the train.
And they haven't really had to stretch themselves in the first 2 rounds. The first one with the unfortunate injury to one of the Canadian players and a convincing victory yesterday. So they should have had time to sort of reload on energy. So are we going with the Japanese as probably our favorites here, or am I the only one?
I was just sort of talking about your theory of whoever wins is the pair on form.
Yeah.
But I'm interested because there's an awful lot of pairs, Steen, women's doubles pairs obviously, that cannot cope with the physicality of the Chinese pair. They're both very strong athletes. And you look at Iwanaga and Nakanishi, and they're quite obviously not the same sort of build. You know, they're very, very slender. What is it that they're doing against the Chinese pair to win 3 of the 5 encounters? What are they doing that's breaking down the strengths of the Chinese players?
Yeah, we've discussed it. They're really quick on their feet, and they're dangerous. They've got a good defense. Most dangerous Japanese players, in my opinion, is the left-hander serving here, Nakanishi. But they can play the defense, and I seem to recall having seen them play very, very constructive, aggressive defense, where they lift flat and chase their opponents from side to side and look for the opportunities in the turning of defense to attack. Must have been very close to the line, that smash from Liu Xiangshu. So they've been able to do all the things that we normally talk about is a good idea when you play the world #1s and the world champions. And, the question mark is, can they get the right quality on their play today?
I thought it was short. I thought it came off the front of the racket, but it ended up okay.
Shot. There was the counter-attacking opportunity, and she took it immediately, Nakanishi.
Yes, and that move was liked by Coach Nakashima.
There she's moved from side to side, Liu Xiangshu.
Yeah, we've talked about that before as well, haven't we? And again.
And again. And here comes the opportunity. Okay, didn't see the last one. But a flat shot from Liu Xiangshu into the forehand side of Nakanishi. The factor that we perhaps haven't factored in is the thing that Liu and Tan are on home soil here, and currently the only Chinese world champions in the tournament as Xiu Qi withdrew.
9-all.
I think the Chinese, they've got to figure out a way to play their attack a little bit more efficient, to activate the front court player. That's a loose return.
That's very casual, isn't it? And it means that the number 5 seeds from Japan, Iwanaga and Nakanishi, have the advantage. 11-9, open game.
然后还有就是敲球的时候，你可以要求服务员敲高一点，再敲高一点，然后再去反击他，对吧？还有发完球以后，一个是落点，还发完球别让他接这么舒服。还有一个，他如果真的加力的话，你不要动。他挡网的时候，你不要去回放他，你不是打了很多球吗？不要
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
对打，因为有时候他打很高，你放他打很高，打就直接下来。
11-9. Play.
So 11-9, the advantage. It's the first time there's been a 2-point difference between these two pairs so far in this quarterfinal.
Service over. 10-11.
Good interception by Chen-Ning.
Oh, goodness, what happened there?
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, her Achilles. I think her Achilles has gone. Oh, no. Oh, no. Because she didn't seem to roll her
out of
ankle.
Nowhere.
She didn't seem to roll her ankle. Oh, maybe she did roll it.
Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't be walking at all if her Achilles had gone. Thank goodness it's not her Achilles.
Yeah, here it comes. Oh yeah, she rolls it a little bit.
Dear me.
Tiny little bit. It was nothing like what we unfortunately saw. Ooh, there it is again. It's enough to be a serious injury, but nothing like we saw Chen Yufei at the World Championship. That was pictures where I had to look away.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't seen the glimpse of it. That was really.
11
I was really surprised that she played here. She lost earlier today in the quarterfinal.
I have no idea how she finished that match against Dan Se-Young and beat Dan Se-Young.
Yeah.
And played the final as well. It's
I know.
unbelievable.
Do you know, I was so proud of her for giving it a go in the final. Let's hope. All's well here.
Great play.
Good attacking.
12-11.
So 3 straight points and into the lead. Oh, what a return.
Service over. 12-all.
This is always a scare when a thing like this happens, and it could easily take a number of rallies before it's forgotten, or at least handled, not necessarily forgotten, but handled by Nakanishi.
Service over. 13-12. Service over.
She read it well.
13.
She did, and
look at Coach.
yeah, but we only saw the last part of it. I saw previously there was an applause or an interrupted applause because it was the right thing. So he was satisfied that she tried the right thing. The outcome, not the way they wanted at the moment, but for the future, more active net player, and that's, I think, exactly the right idea.
Well, a challenge here from the world champions.
I haven't been wrong on one of my sort of predictions of challenges today.
Go on then. What do you predict? Quick?
I haven't predicted anything.
Challenge unsuccessful.
I've stayed away from that.
You've chickened out.
Yes.
14,
Mr. Pedersen.
But I have a clean sheet. I'm simply not in a position to give any good predictions.
Service over. 14 all.
Oh, good flick.
Yeah.
Good rally. Reactions from Lu Shangshu. Oh! Coach Nakajima can't watch. Slapping his head. Oh, dear me. Think. I see that, Steen, and I understand why you've maybe gone a little grey.
Yeah, and I think if the players had followed Nakanishi's suggestions, he would have been all black hair still.
This is a really, really interesting opening game. 15 all. Nice drop, I like that.
It's interesting that they were actually working Liu Shangshu in the defense there, hoping for a weak reply sooner or later, and it came there.
Off the longest rally of the match so far. 29 shots.
I've kept an eye on the movement of Nakanishi over the last couple of rallies, and she's not totally over that little roll of her left ankle. She's still protecting it at times.
Service over. 16 all.
Fabulous interception.
Utilizing the left-hand forehand combination.
16.
Yeah.
Getting to the inner side of Tan Ning. And that is very often a cross defense reply directly into the forehand of Iwanaga.
18-16.
Only the second time in the match has been a 2-point difference. First was at the mid-game interval. It's gone long.
Third cheap point they're scoring there.
17.
Easy point they're scoring, Liu and Tan on the service return. There was a flick to Liu that was killed, and there was another killed service return from Tan Ning. Could be costly.
Yeah, they're not afraid. That's a super take by Liu Shangshu. I was going to say, I've noticed as well, they're not afraid to pump their attack on Liu Shangshu.
That's right.
Across the body. That's, I don't know if you call it a smash or a fast drive. She took it so low. 18 all. Mistakes. Wow, that could be costly. Iwanaga intercepted well. But hold it wide. Challenging.
Iwanaga challenges called out.
Well, interestingly, Steen, whether it's in or out, that drive on the defence, cross-court, moving the backcourt player of the world champions, once again, they were out of position.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's in or out, Tang Ning was nowhere near it.
The line judge was calling it very late.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Tan Ning was calling it before the line judge, but might still have gone long.
Here we go. Caught the line. What a great challenge.
Serve is over. 19 all.
19 all.
Play.
To see Liu Shangshu step up.
Yep. Move the player at the back. Oh, that's good mix-up from Liu Shangshu. And it's a game point opportunity for the world champions.
Game point 19.
Good rotational play initially from the Chinese pair, but again, the drive defence down the opposite side from where the players played the shot from the back of the court.
An extremely good length on the lift from Nakanishi, and put the defense away herself with the left hand there.
So 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Ready to play?
game point opportunity.
21-20.
Having just saved a game point. Game point opportunity now to the Japanese pair. Opening game, 22-20. Coming from game point down to take game number one.
22-20.
22-20 confirms our umpire, 23 thrilling minutes. And the Japanese pair of Iwanaga and Nakanishi, one game to the boots.
要怎么样去限制别人的速度，对吧？我们要主动的去加速，怎么加速？要被动的时候怎么样把速度控制住？啊，不好打的时候，或者说比较困难的时候，不要乱加力，先控制，然后先往下拦住以后，自己不断，状态还得起，有点闷，打有点闷，气势要起，打发球发打，其实发球发我今天不站，位置不站这个时候，打发球发打，把连贯做好。 把自己位置转好，发球发接发球，虽然他发高的时候不要去推到中路，两边推开完然后双压，啊，然后进攻的时候别着急啊，不是可以攻，你攻的时候还是注意一个注意落点，你不要老光是重，注意落点，能够做到能够自己连上这个线。
ね、スピードは全然いいよ、ね、落とさないように相手間に合わないからパフォーマンスできなくなってるからサーブ周りもそう攻撃も同じちょっと慣れてたらもう一回緩急使うね
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
今からよ、ね
Standing. Ready to play. Second game, level, play.
So an absolute thrilling opening game, won by Iwanaga and Nakanishi. 22-20, having saved a game point against the reigning world champions and the defending champions here at the China Masters. Oh gosh, that's well left.
Serves over, 1 love.
Well, Steen, 13 of the 15 women's doubles finals at the China Masters have been same nation affairs. We've had 12 all-Chinese women's doubles finals and 1 all-Japanese. But we could have an all-Japanese final, we could have an all-Korean final, or we could have an all-Chinese final.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually
Serves over,
astonishing.
Yeah.
1, 2.
But it's a crazy stat that there's been 12 all Chinese finals in the women's doubles discipline.
Yeah. Good rally. Oh, that's a good connection. There's the turn defence again.
Oi.
Oh, that's brilliant
She-
shot.
2-all.
The step there, turning.
Yeah, I don't think she rolled her ankle. She just missed a step, as you say, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's confusion as to who was going to play the reply. I have a feeling that the start to this second game is really, really important.
I think you might be right.
That the Chinese needs to stay within striking distance, or perhaps even pull away from the Japanese here. I feel that if they get too far behind, it will be difficult for the world champions. Big flat defense that's landed in. Flat defense gives you a much better chance of countering. It was a very, very high low serve from Iwanaga. That was astonishing. I couldn't at all see that from the position that we're seated in here.
5 straight points. We had 3 straight points was the maximum in the opening game, and that was to close out game number 1. From 19-20 down to 22-20. Wei Li, along with Tang Jiaming on the coach's bench. I think that's Wei Li, isn't it?
I can't recognize her particularly.
If it is Wei Li, then she was a terrific left-handed player, isn't she?
There's difference. She's from the time when I was coaching. I wasn't looking that close to them as I am now as a commentator.
Well taken. That's great anticipation from Nakanishi.
And it was just a lift on the low serve, a flat lift on the low serve. It's not necessarily what you are being taught growing up as a women's doubles player. You can be efficient. There's a loose serve again, this time by Nakanishi.
Yeah, and the Chinese pair are getting a little downhearted and a little frustrated, I suspect.
It's important for Tan and Liu to start a run of points here. Good interception.
Yeah, that's super from Tan Liu.
5-8.
Well, quite astonishing. I think we were discussing it the other day, Steen, that no women's doubles pair has won 2 consecutive China Masters.
Yeah, so they could be the first.
They could create a bit of history. I wonder if they know that. Yeah. It's interesting because I always used to sort of check the record books, and if there was a chance of becoming the first women's doubles pair in the final of a certain tournament, that used to give me extra enthusiasm and motivation.
Yeah. But it's also astonishing thinking about the fact you mentioned that China has had 12 all-Chinese finals. So there's been a lot of internal competition in the Chinese team.
Yeah. Well, they're right back in this now.
Yeah.
Level, 5 straight points.
Yeah, flick again to Nakanishi.
Super smash. And into the lead. On a run of 6 straight points. There was me thinking they were looking a little disheartened.
A very good cross smash from Tan Ning.
Look where their defences are, though, Steve.
Yeah.
Japanese pair so deep in their defence.
Oi, 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 oi.
Couldn't move, could she?
Almost reluctant.
Oh, that was an Aaron Charles shot. 2 hits to get it over. Did you see that?
I didn't. I didn't pay enough attention. Was it the
Steve,
Scorpion?
it was almost the Scorpion. Oh, we're not seeing it. It was before that. What a shame. Here we go.
It is. Yeah,
Here
it
it's a
was.
Scorpion.
Was it her or was it Liu that touched it?
Well, I know she played 2 to get it over the net there.
You've got to be absolutely certain before she can claim it.
Can't believe you missed that one, Steve. That was magnificent.
Nakanishi is struggling a bit at the moment.
9.
Let's see if Liu is also flick serving. To Iwanaga.
Service over. 10 all.
She rolled her ankle as well now, but not as much.
Good flick. That is superb.
11
Off the top of the tape
interval.
by Iwanaga. And it is the Japanese pair that have the advantage at the mid-game interval. Super take.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Coach. 11, 10. Play.
So 11-10 the advantage to the Japanese pair.
Service over.
Oh, not for long.
11 all.
Oh, yes. Well, they're challenging. I don't think they'll win that challenge. They don't.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Yeah.
1 challenge remaining. Service over. 12, 11. Play.
Gosh, that's well taken.
13, 11.
Their drive defences and their interceptions have been wonderful today.
Yeah.
Japanese pair.
There's signs that Tan Ning is trying to sort of move out and cover those crossed flat defenses, but haven't been entirely successful.
12-13.
That's really decisive play from Liu Shangshu. Wonderful racket skills.
Taking off all the pace, making it a much more difficult shot for Liu Shangshu, moving towards the net.
Brilliant. What a wonderful return of the foot serve.
13-14.
Back level. She did awfully well with that smash because she was off balance. Just had to use a bit of a sort of clip down action. Watch this. Yep. Just clipped it and her racket arm stayed back up in the air.
Yeah. Great play by Tan Ning.
Back into the lead, the Chinese pair.
Waiting for it. Iwanaga. Nakanishi, they've worked wonders for Tan Ning and Liu Shangshu. I think they won all three.
This is really decisive, isn't it? Well, it seemed decisive. 6 straight points.
Yeah. As of now, the Japanese, they can't really hold their defense against Liu Shangshu as the backcourt player, Tan Ning as the frontcourt player. They've got to adjust their defensive plan.
7 straight points. And 2 points away from a third game. Yeah, well taken.
Serves over. 15-19.
Service error from Iwanaga.
20.
And that gives
Game point,
game point
15.
opportunities. 8 of the last 9 points to the world champions. There's a reason why they're world champions. Huge gap. Well found.
Serves over. 16-20.
That's gone wrong, and it is indeed one goal more. 21-16, second game.
21-16.
44 minutes, and it is one game all.
ね、ファイナルになってても今はもう気持ち本当にね全部切り替えて同じ1ゲームのイメージ特にサーブ回りね OK これ一石ちょっとするよ特に2ゲーム後半連続同じポイント14-12の時連続ポイントとかもあるねだから中西右側レシーブのクロス入って全然甘いだからストレート泣かしてもいいクロス泣かしても全然いいからここ整えてからもう一回思い切ってついて構わないね、ここちょっと狙われている。ね、一番大事は同じとって、リターンが甘くて、はい、次狙う。ね、ここもう一回繰り返して、ね、まだ全然チャンスあるよ。ね。
1ゲーム目の切り替えて1ゲームの戦い方を思い出して基本はもう先にドライブ使わないで先に落として短く落としたらリン前つけてやってみたりするし
あとはもう一回ポジションもしチェンジできるから中西が左側センター狙われてもいいから今なんかここで結構チャンスつけてるからもう一回イメージねもうできなかったら無理しなくていいですねいいよもう一回かま
最後やられた時全部低かったから
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach. Panic, ready to take?
So third and deciding game. 9 of the last 11 points in that second game, won by the world champions.
Level.
So one game all,
Play.
and it all comes down to this.
Decider between these two
Exactly,
pairs.
yeah.
Interesting first rally. Tan-Ning flick served again to Nakanishi. I think that's a clever idea when you don't get an advantage with the low serve, then why not flick?
What a shot that is.
2
Liu
love.
Shangshu. Wow.
Serve is over.
Low serve.
1.
Nice return by Nakanishi below the top of the table, and an error from Liu Shangshu. Going with the flick serve again. If I were Tan-Ning.
Serve is over.
There's two problems for Iwanaga and Nakanishi, and this is one of them.
Can't
Their
serve.
own services. They're not. Neither of them are really solid in the low serve, the way I see it. And yeah, there's actually 3 problems if they continue to flick Nakanishi, but it's also that the formation with Liu Xiangshu at the back court is working much better. They've activated Tan Ning on the front court, covering the cross. So the Japanese pair, they need to, when Liu Xiangshu is at the back court, they need to play the first couple of defenses, got to be flat straight before the openings are there. They were 8-3 up Iwanaga and Nakanishi in the second game. Since then, they lost it 18-8 and now down 5-1 in the decider. This is not looking good for the Japanese pair.
And you have to make those opportunities like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely count. You're playing the world champions, with the world champions playing on home soil. You've got to take every opportunity you can.
Yeah. And desperately needed to change the momentum back on your side.
Yeah.
Another miss.
7-1.
Looks like they've lost all belief, Steve.
They have lost all belief. Small things, but confidence is gone.
It's such a shame because you know, for a game and a half, it was a fabulous match. And there was me saying that the Chinese pair looked a little bit flat.
They did
side.
at 8-3.
Yeah.
And that's when they started, that's when Tan Ning started with a couple of flick serves to Nakanishi. Started playing the rotational.
But isn't that just
rotational attack?
Yeah, isn't that the mark of champions, though, isn't it? You know, you're down, you're struggling with your form, and you just say to yourselves, I will not have this. I'm going to play better. We're going to have to do this, that, and the next thing, and then you implement it.
Exactly, and we're trying a few things out. It might have sort of like, what do you say, misfired. If Nakanishi had killed the first flick serve, then it could have been a whole different story.
Yeah.
But she didn't, so they found a solution. And if she had killed the first one, then they'd had to try another thing, a different thing. Maybe the drive serve or something else in terms of the third shot, what they normally do, a little bit of different placement. You've got to try things as long as the things that you're doing at the moment is not working.
Yeah. That's wide.
3-9.
Well, let's see if the Japanese pair have the same sort of spirit and implementation that their opponents have shown in this match to fight their way back.
Service over. 10-3.
Look how confident Tan Ning and Liu Shangshu have grown. Even though they lost this rally, they're oozing confidence, in my opinion.
10.
Bit of a loose shot from Liu Shangshu. So perhaps that's the way back for Iwanaga and Nakanishi. Patience, longer rallies. If the Chinese are happy to give away the initiative, then that's perhaps their chance. That was 35 shots, that rally.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, they kept it going.
I like that. I like the Japanese. They flicked Tan Ning.
I also like that little push into the midcourt area. That one. Yeah.
Just as I said, they look confident. They look like the GPS system was out of work, but still smiles with the coaches.
Play.
So it is a 6-point advantage for Liu Shangshu and Tan Ning at the change of ends in this third and deciding game.
できれば本当にもうちょっと思い切ってね、あと動き出してもう一回トライやってみてね、ちょっと一瞬ダメだったらあと配球ちょっと甘くなって今も最終的に相手ね打たれるからもっと選手からもっと強くなかなか攻めちゃう何回かあったけど全部攻めにするからネット前でも全部無理してるでしょ。ここもうちょっとリズムできるようにトライしてね。
上げるときしっかり高さ使ってチャンス作る。
11-5.
So 11-5 in favour of the defending champions and the new world champions Liu Shangshu and Tan Ning. Super shot.
Service over. 6-11.
This isn't over yet, you know, Steve.
No, it's not. It's a good area for Nakanishi and Iwanaga, that backhand front court in the line area. but they've got more difficulties playing it as of late.
Okay. Ready to play.
Yeah, Liu Shangshu was moving forward, whereas I think it was Iwanaga was moving backwards on the defence. Now they're moving forward. Mistakes.
Serves over. 7-12.
I think a little bit of extra patience from the Japanese in the rallies might help them. It's not like Liu and Tan are winning all the long rallies. I think actually the contrary. The service situation is a problem. Yeah, well played.
8-12.
All of a sudden, it's believable again, isn't it?
Yeah. From a Japanese perspective, get the rallies going, make sure we don't outplay ourselves by wanting it too much too early in the rallies. It's okay to just play to a 50-50 situation for a long, long period.
Serves over. 13-8.
Oh, that's a good interception.
Serves over. 9-13.
I suspect that Iwanaga sensed how important that rally was. Look at that.
He was actually right behind her, but that's so easy for us to say when we see it in replay.
Yeah.
Play.
What happened there?
Well, Tang Ning stopped going backwards.
one is good. This one needs to be much higher. And the Chinese pair doing a great job in closing down these flat defensive crosses.
33 shots. That's probably the longest of this deciding game. Not the longest of the match. She just let it come to her.
Yep.
Pushed it wide, Nakanishi.
16-9.
And this is a 7-point advantage. Well, never say never in badminton. We've seen players come back from a bigger deficit than this. But the Japanese are certainly making it hard for themselves. Missed it. Well, they're challenging.
Challenges called out.
Was it the back line that it was called out?
I think it was the sideline.
Yeah.
It's another great challenge.
Serve is over.
In by a whisker.
10, 16. Play. Play.
Return of serve, setting up the rally,
17,
playing it deep.
10.
And Nakanishi couldn't get it away. Just a fraction wide.
18,
I think she's affected in her game, Iwanaga, of the service problems she's been experiencing.
Points away from the semi-final. What would be Christine an 11th semi-final in only their 13th tournament of the year. They've been consistently good, haven't they? And with that error, so
20,
comes match point opportunities.
10.
in the deciding game in a match lasting an hour and 7 minutes.
But
quite frankly, Steve, coming from a game and 3-8 down, that shows real character.
Strong performance by the world champions. I think home soil helped them a little bit, but they found the solution and implemented them brilliantly.
They certainly did. This is the final rally. And through to yet another semi-final. Confirmation of that score, 20-22. 21-16, 21-10 in the deciding game in an hour and 7 minutes. Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning really did give a gutsy performance there.